Hello, hello. Welcome to the daily 1 hour political. Oh, I'm sorry, am I disturbing the kitty? Am I disturbing the kitty? The cuteness. Am I disturbing the cuteness? You're so good. The daily 1 hour political tarot reading live stream. Duh. I am known as Autumn around here, and this is my wonderful little co host, Boo Boo Zen Kitty. He is my little positive energy generator as I delve into the horrible, horrible energy of the Trump administration and all those kinds of people. I thought I saw something. Did I mess up when I set up the live stream? Did it say? Oh, your tongue's sticking out. Did it say 12:30? Sorry about that. But anyway, he's so cute. Yes, he is. Okay. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here, and also thank you to our moderators. My gosh, I mean, there's Linda right there. Thank you. I mean, and Kathy W, Keisha. I mean, there's Noelle. There's Lynn. I've got Linda. I've got. Yeah, there are a number of them, and you guys do a Herculean job of keeping us safe. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so, and if anybody is wondering why, I don't know, this is totally unimportant. I'm just going to throw it out there anyway. There's this thing called decision fatigue. And it's basically when you, every time you use your willpower, have to use your willpower or you have to make decisions. You know, you have X amount of brain power in a day before you're just exhausted. And the more things you can kind of make a routine, or you can write down, or you don't have to make it that decision, the more energy you have for the things you really want to do. And since I'm doing this every day, and since we're nearing the end of July, and other than a few days, I have done this every day since the day after Christmas. Last Christmas? It says Poo Poo sent kitty date. Aw, Emma T. Cat asking. That's very sweet, but no. No. He's missing some bits. And he gets very upset when there are other kitties around. So, yeah, he doesn't really meow. He squeaks like a squeak toy. Anyway, permanent bachelor. He's so good. Yes, he is. Anyway, decision fatigue is that's a real thing. So, since I've been doing this for so long, it was finally like, you know what? I found a website. It's what is it? Oh gosh, I can't remember it. I was just there. It's like color generator or something. But it basically, all it does, there's nothing on the website except it will show you a color. It will show you a random color. That's it. And so I've started using that to choose, like, what to do with my nails. So, this is the closest I had to the color they were suggesting. So, here we go. Yeah, I don't know if they have a black and a white though, so I might have to ignore them sometimes, or I won't be able to use. I mean, it's the black and orange channel. I have got. Oh goodness. Oh, I don't have anything large enough. Do you have a question? Is that why your legs up in the air? Silly. Thank you, Renee. So anyway, but no, decision fatigue is a real thing, and so is willpower. So anything you can do, just make your life easier. So I thought I'd share that. Just, you know, if there are things that, you know, the actual answer is, if it's going to be such a thing, love true lose same. That's what these are. So Behind the green kitty door. Yeah. Anyway. All right. So anyway, that's that. But back to the political stuff. Now that we've had a little bit of chatting and cuteness, and he's so good. All right. So I usually spend the first 10 or 15 minutes chatting and getting your political questions, and then I spend the rest of the time answering them to the best of my ability. No reader is 100% accurate. You can't get there from here. Nobody is. This really is for entertainment. Do not base your life on tarot. Even myself, I actually pay for readings, usually at least once a year, if not twice a year. And I actually pay readers to read for me because, boy, it's hard to read on yourself. And, and I only take, since I do it every thank you, Wondering Eyes, one of our wonderful moderators. Because I do it relatively often, I take the consensus. It's like, okay, if they're all talking about the same sort of thing, then I should pay attention to that. So, same thing with all the readers on YouTube. So, when you say it's for entertainment purposes only, seriously, look at the broad spectrum. What is what is the consensus among the readers, and that will usually, like, picking the numbers of jelly beans in a jar. I mean, it's at the most mundane level. It's surprising once you take an average of everyone who guesses how accurate it is. It's kind of scary, but anyway. All right. Hi. Hello. Okay. He just stopped and looked at me like he wanted to say something. All right, let me have a look here. Okay, I'm looking for anything in all caps. Anything that's in all caps, you're talking to me. That makes it easier. And then if it's not in all caps, you guys are talking amongst yourselves, because I know you have some fantastic conversations, and you're really supportive of each other, and I'm so grateful for that. That is huge. So, all right, first question. Steve on Twitter. Me alone, now encouraging National Guard presence. Call your governor. Trump will back down. New thoughts. Okay, here's the problem I'm running into. I walk a fine line if I feel like I'm actively saying, well, this reader did this, and this is what I'm doing. So if I read on something like this, it is nothing against him. Okay? So just, I want to make that absolutely clear. As far as National Guard, encouraging National Guard, I can ask about that. I can see what my guides are up to, what they have to say. I am, this is not the easiest thing to do in the world, to open yourself up to these energies day after day after day after day, month after month, year after year, and that's what the readers are doing. So I don't want anyone to feel like I'm knocking them. It's never my intention. Okay, Maria, blessings to all. Agreed. Sweet autumn. Aw, thank you. Will the Trudeau government survive the recent financial scandals? Well, I'll have a look. I will have a look. I don't know a lot of the details, but I think it's pretty much, people think they got money they shouldn't have, is kind of what I've picked up. So, okay. Let me see. I'm seeing little things about the kitty. Good kitty. Kathy's saying Papaton roars at me. Oh, that's nice. I mean, that's good. Okay, Mary Jess. Anything in all caps? All caps. Searching for all caps. Wandering eyes of no color. Great. Okay. Melissa. Carville says Trump could quit. Oh, Carville, yeah, says, go Tigers. Says Trump could quit before he loses due to Biden possibly having a landslide. All right. I'll have a look. Anything that gets rid of the orange menace, I'm good. I understand, who was it? Michael Moore. It was on TV the other day, and he said, look, do not underestimate what Trump is still capable of doing. And, I understand that, and he certainly called the last election correctly. But I don't think he's taking into consideration just how truly, and I don't use this word often, and I don't encourage it, but how truly hated this man is. People who've lost family, who are losing their homes, are, lost their jobs, their homes. They may or may not have been doing okay beforehand. And they've just seen the lawlessness and watching Trump just pocket more and more and more money for himself, government money, tax money into his own pockets. And the children in cages and I understand that the Kool-Aid over on that side is potent, and there are people who are, they're not even making the Kool-Aid, they're just snorting the powder out of the packet. But I think there's an underestimation of just how truly hated this man is. So, all right, Karen, did I? Oh, no, I didn't. No, I did put the Carville question. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, so, Karen, how will Barr testimony go? 3 days, something like that? Renfield. Tuesday. Okay. All right, next. Okay. Love Jalou. How is Trump feeling now about things today? Okay, let's get that. Mary Jo is asking, please read on Nancy Pelosi. What's hold up? Thanks. I don't quite understand what you're asking. What specifically would you like to know? Just let me know. Just let me know, Mary Jo, please. Okay, here's Kathy. A bill for drive-through voting. Will it pass? Introduced by Senator Kamala Harris. Likelihood of it passing the Senate is near zippo, but we can have a look at that. That's what's needed. Is it Oregon? No. There's one state that all they do is mail-in voting, to the best of my knowledge. But please correct me if I'm wrong. My ignorance is vast, and all I do is chip away at it every day. I say that all the time because it's true. Susan, will qualified immunity for police end? Okay, let's copy that down. All right. Ta-da. Questions really are kind of first come, first served, just so you guys know. Bismo, Autumn, can you please read on, especially Karen Bass of California, there's talk of her as a possible VP pick for Biden. I'm not going to read on Biden's VP picks. I'm sorry. I don't want to risk dividing Democrats, because there are some people who have their hearts set on certain ones, and I'm more here to help us get through the Trump era, and to deal with the horrible stuff going on. I think that whoever Biden picks, the whole spectrum, the whole group of vice vice presidential candidates Biden has picked are fantastic. And every one of them's going to be like, sure, okay. I mean, they would be good any year. But at this point, between Biden and then a successful, intelligent, competent, moral woman, yes, please. Do you know what I mean? So, Renee, go Tigers. Oh, yeah. Oh, purple and gold. There you go. Okay. Oh, 37.4 Fahrenheit? Oh, I thought you meant Celsius. It's like, oh my gosh, but I don't know if that's quite cold. It is what it is. Lamest excuse ever. Sorry. Okay. Love Mother Earth. Will our walls hold? Wall of moms, wall of dads, wall of vets? Good question. All right, let me add this down here. Okay, and oh, it jumped. I missed. I think I was Melissa. Let me see. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to all of these questions, but I will try. There's Melissa. Will children and teachers get the illness en masse this fall, causing a new shutdown? Yes. Melissa and the regulars, just put your fingers in your ear because you hear me say this almost every day. I've read on this over and over, and my guy, and if I sound frustrated, it's not at you. It really isn't. It's not at any of you. I am so angry and frustrated with the Republicans, with Trump, his administration, with the Republicans, with all of them. I am beside myself. And every time I read on this illness and should this reopen, should that, will this spark new cases, will this lead to a bigger mess, I get, yes, it's a mess, don't go out. And it's like my guides, it's like they've got a bullhorn and they are just like shouting at me. It's like, don't go out, wipe everything down, wear a mask, wear gloves, don't go out, don't go out, don't go out, don't go, don't do it, don't do it, don't. And it's like, whoa, okay, guides, I got it. So I'm passing that on to you. It's going to be bad. They shouldn't do it. They don't have what they need to reopen. They don't have the personnel. They didn't have enough money in the first place. And now they're supposed to do all of these additional things. They couldn't afford. I mean, if you've seen pictures of some of the schools in this country where literally the ceilings are rotting and falling in. Okay, I'm going to stop now because I'm going to start getting really upset. Whew. Kathy Anderson saying my brother's using Kool-Aid as a mixer. So are my parents. Okay, hieroglyphic. Hello. Is Hurricane Hannah approaching Texas going to be a serious weather event? I can ask. See what the guides are saying. Okay, and save. Washington State is mail-in ballots only, have been for years. Thank you, Jess. Washington State, yep. Okay. Drea Lita, please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing your name. How does the GOP feel about their decision to not have 45 removed when they had the chance? Ooh, and underneath that, Maria, good news, the court handling Grizzly Maxwell's case is looking at sealed documents in former case of Jeffrey Epstein, Grizzly Maxwell. Karma bites. Oh, yeah. That is good news. Stop hiding all of this stuff. All right, but the question about the GOP, what they think of 45, it's on the list. Okay, so these are going to have to be the last two I write down here because I'm going to run out of time. I'm sorry. I'm not even sure I'll be able to get to them. But I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, Mary's asking, will Trump's militia in Democratic cities backfire before the end of summer? I'll have a look at that again. I really have to wonder if I'm waiting for judges to, because there will be judges somewhere who are going to step in and say, no, unmarked. If something happens to one of these unmarked armed men who are moving in a group, they have nothing to say who they're with, grabbing people and putting them into an unmarked van. If one of those officers is killed, what you're going to say? You say that it's complete self-defense. It's complete self-defense. Some guys just grabbed me and were dragging me into some unmarked van, and I wasn't going to just stand there and take it. And I had I happen to have, I don't know, a gun with me, or I happen to have a permit for private carry, or whatever it is. You can tell how much I know about this world. I have other safety measures. So, yeah, officer gets killed. It's total self-defense. So, Oregon, Washington, I believe, have exclusively mail-in ballots. Okay. All right. All right, I'm going to just stop there. Debsy, I read that some of the federal officers in Portland are supposedly blinded to protesters pointing lasers into their eyes. Unless they are like physically holding them on the ground and holding their eyes open and managing to not to stop the person from like rolling their eyes back, a regular kind of laser pointer like you get is not going to make a person blind from down the street if they get flashed once, and as soon as you get that flash in your eye, you look away. Temporarily, it'll give you one heck of an after image. But Frida Smith, I only have one thing to say. Person, woman, man. Camera. TV. Okay. I need cards. Oh, by the way, did you guys see me? I posted on the community page. I drew on my. I did draw on my cards. I need to get something quickly because Fuzzhead here is. Okay, we're gonna use these. Sorry, I know it's stinky. I'm hurrying. I'm disturbing the kitty. Yes, I'm disturbing the kitty. I know that. I'm sorry. No. I keep my sage in there, and so actually with the cards, and it's stinky. Yes, this is a good boy. This is a good boy. Yes, he's the good boy. You are the precious. Yes, you are. Oh, you're so good. You're so good. Oh, you're precious. You are just a big old sweetie. Yes, you are. Okay. Oh, right. So we're starting with. Hang on. A good thing about not having to show my face every day. I just got the shower. My hair's all wet. Just pinning that back, and we are at almost 25. All right, so we're starting here. All right, so this idea of encouraging National Guard presence against Barr's army. I'm color coordinating with my cards today. Hey, I'm just that good. No, I'm kidding. All right, National Guard versus Barr's army. Oh, okay. What's going on with the guides? All right. Anybody else feeling like their guides are a little bit on edge? Well, not on edge. Huh. Just a weird feeling. Hate to say it, but I see dead stormtroopers in the near future. Yeah, Dave, I was just saying that, yeah, it would be self-defense if you killed one of them. So, National Guard versus Barr's army. Guides should be on edge. Not many people can actually hear them. When the guides are on edge, that's not a good sign. Nervous stomach butterflies. Yeah, it's a pretty... I'm aching a little bit in my shoulders like I'm tensed up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is hard. This is a hard year. Okay, so National Guard versus Barr's army. But look, by the way, even if it feels, even if you're feeling on edge, even if it feels like you're maybe, like I just opened up to my guides and it just feels like that whole level, they're a little bit tense. Just a little bit, but that doesn't mean we're not going to be okay. They're dealing with other things we don't see, we don't know about, some things we'll never know about. So, and this is a hard year. Okay. These are the protesters. These are bless them. Those are some good modern day hippies. Seriously, that's Coachella wear. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, 10 of Swords, the Fool, 5 of Pentacles. This is all distraction, garbage. That's all this is. And there are people standing up for it, and they've got more important things to worry about. This is all distraction. This is all, he's trying to create a, he's trying to give Fox News something to talk about other than the fact that he's tanking in the polls. Bismo, we shall overcome this Jonestown 2.0 cult. Yes, we will. Very much so. Are we going to get... Is it going to become less effective, or is it going to... Are some judges finally going to step in and stop this? Because... I'm serious. Somebody could really get hurt. And it could be entirely self-defense. Okay, well, somebody's going to be disappointed. Yes. Star. 7 of Cups. 3 of Wands. 6 of Swords. Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is the smoke show. Look over here, look over here, look over here. This feels like it's continuing. Really? It's just going to continue? For what, until the election? It's going to just continue for months? Should protesters go home at night, only protest in the day? It's an option. Let me see. Hermit, you were saying? Ten of Cups. This is actually building world. This is actually building. This is so that these younger people they're learning the power that they have to affect change in the world, that they are not helpless. And how important democracy is. Ace of Swords right in the middle. Against Trump the bigot. Sorry. Just is. Sorry, not sorry. Ace of Cups. Overflowing energy. You know, overflowing democratic energy that just drowns out his cruelty, self-serving, you know, normal garbage. So this actually has a purpose in the grand scheme of things. At least there's that. Okay. But there's some people who've been really hurt. They should be able to protest when they want. It's their right. Exactly, Saturn. So it does have a purpose. Seriously, guys, what is going on? Weird. Two of Wands, world, communicating to the world, the truth, that America is not as awful. This is communicating to the world the truth that America is not Donald Trump. We are not this jerk. So that's good too. The rest of the world is finally seeing America stand up in a sustained way. Kathleen saying, I don't understand why Trump thinks his actions would help him out. He's going by what he believes, and he is that racist. He has all of those authoritarian beliefs. So, hello, Connie. I love those emojis, and yeah, you got great emojis. But anyway, so it's going to continue, but people are going to get hurt if this just keeps continuing. There was a question down here. Where was that? About there it is. Will the wall hold? Let me do that one now, because that is very much related. All right, go here. Alrighty, 34. Will the walls hold? Walls of moms, walls of dads, walls of vets, Black Lives Matter walls against cruelty, selfishness, and everything else Trump-like. Wall of malls. Wall of malls? Wall of moms, wall of dads, wall of vets. Black Lives Matter wall. Because, for the record, Black Lives Matter. King of Pentacles. Yeah, patriarchy's not in its zenith at the moment. Six of Swords, Two of Pentacles, people standing up against the patriarchy, basically, still. Emperor right in the middle, talk about the patriarchy, taking action, Ace of Wands, and just going to keep taking action. Yeah, they're going to hold. This is not going to, as long as he is doing the things he's doing, they're still going to go out there. Rita, I understand when you say all lives matter, but that's the reason that people who are fighting for the Black Lives Matter movement, they have issue with that statement that all lives matter, even though, yeah, that's true. What it's saying is that specifically the African American community has been targeted. Oh, I like those green hearts, Cat. But they've been specifically targeted, and there's been such just screaming inequality. And in saying that all lives matter, while it's true, we are all from the same source. We are all, we are all part of the collective. Our souls are all one. It's really to keep focus on that screaming inequality that's been going on for so long. So I don't mean to jump on anybody. I really don't, because that's something I would say. Because it was, of course, all lives matter. I was saying that, but I have been educated on that. So it was like, okay, so I'm just going to pass what little I know on. Again, ignorance, mine, epic. I just every day just try to learn a little bit more. So, okay. Alrighty, so that will hold. Okay, so Canada, our nice neighbors to the north, who are, I don't know why they're not trying to get us evicted. 38. Living over at, calling the world police, because poor Canada's living over an orange Cheeto meth lab. But, all right, Trudeau. Boy, somebody read me the Riot Act last time I read on Trudeau. Whew. About how I focused way too much on him personally and what I thought about him personally. And it's like, okay, I didn't mean to insult anybody. I just say what I'm picking up. And there are a lot of people, a lot of people, men and women, who have a big old crush on Trudeau. And I just, because of the energy I was picking up, I had an opinion. So, never to insult. It really isn't. I would feel terrible if I'd hurt somebody's feelings. Other than Trump or Barr, people like that. If I hurt their feelings, good. Oh, sorry, I just kicked the camera. Sorry about that. Accident. That was an accident. Okay. Canadians must think of America and go take a shower. Oh, yeah. Melissa Trudeau is handsome. Yeah. Yep. There was a meme I saw just after Trump got into office. It was Canadians looking at America like, and there was a guy with a bag of ketchup flavored potato chips, and he was just looking out his plate glass window, just like what the heck is going on? So anyway, The Trudeau family financial scandals. Is this going to take him down politically? Do I have this right? Recent financial scandal. Will the Trudeau government survive the recent family financial scandal? Bonjour. Trudeau government family financial scandal. Well, whatever my guides are on edge about, it's not about this. Because I'm checking now with everything I'm reading on. Is it this? Is it that? Is it? No, it's not this. 10 of Pentacles. That's the Dynasty card. That's the family money card. That's the card I got for the reading. 5 of Cups is disappointment. World card. Strength is in the middle. 8 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. There's going to be a lot of work that's in it about this burden. People are very disappointed in him, is what it feels like. It feels like the country's going to be okay. For what it's worth. It feels like your country's going to be okay. And this world card is usually the end of a chapter in life. The end, that's it. It's the turning that page or closing that book, or okay, that is done and we are moving on. And then here, work, and burden. And this burden card I often get with court cases. Okay, is it going to take down Trudeau politically? Trudeau's more of a fighter than he looks. He's got some real fight in him. 7 of Pentacles, fruits of labor. Ooh, Devil, Fool. Yeah, that was. These are the cards of that was a really bad idea. 2 of Cups, patience. Not patience, partnership. This is asking him making an appeal. Does that make sense? 10 of Cups, saying we have this great future. Hermit, he's going to become really isolated. Plus, people are isolated with the... No, but that feels like him being isolated. Let me see if I can get any more information on this Hermit card. Oh, it's not a full 4 months anymore. It's more like, what, 3 months and 10 days or something? Okay, Queen of Wands. I don't know who this is, but I have a feeling that you guys do. Those who know Canadian politics. High Priestess, Magician, King of Wands. I'm getting Major Arcana. That was a really bad idea. These were really bad ideas. And then it's making a human appeal on a human level, because the Major Arcana, it's like the same. They're similar cards in the lower Arcana, but These are like the same ideas, but in big forces, big like capital letters. And this is a personal appeal, but that being isolated is huge. And then it's using higher wisdom, using all the political skill, trying to pull that rabbit out of the hat to make this work. But he's knocked down to human level. And since that's King of Wands and Queen of Wands, I'm wondering if that's Trudeau and his wife. But you would know more than I do. And right underneath them was the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is not looking good. It doesn't feel like it's a it feels like the ground, it's not level anymore. It's tipped. So things are starting to slide a little bit. Things might change, but it's not. Things are starting to slide. Sorry. I don't, but I'm not seeing like Tower. But yeah, I'm seeing the Devil card in the Fool, so it's not great. But I didn't get the Justice card, I didn't get the Tower card, I didn't get the Judgment card, so okay. Anyway, 40, getting up near 47. Thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. All right, Carville says Trump could quit before he loses due to Biden possibly having an election. For anybody who doesn't know, I think it's James Carville. He was a political pundit back in the 90s. And it's funny because he married his Republican opposite. They're both hugely into politics, but he's a Democrat, she's a Republican, but they so love politics they got married, had a kid. I don't know how it's gone since then, but I always thought that was great that they were able to talk about a divide. But yep, they just, I guess, really enjoyed talking about politics. So but he's the one who famously said when Clinton was being impeached, it's the economy, stupid. As to, you know, why are Clinton's poll numbers still so good? It's because, and Carville said, it's the economy, stupid. He's from Louisiana. He's a huge fan of Louisiana State University, LSU, and their football team, the Tigers. And I spent some time at LSU, actually, and I saw the tiger. They actually, when I was there, they actually had a tiger. Maybe they still do. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything more about that. But he said that he thinks Trump might leave. So let me ask. Mike the Tiger. There we go. So will Trump leave early because of all right, I'm answering this and then I'm asking what's going on? What's going on with the guides? Will Trump leave early because it looks like Biden's going to win with a landslide? James Carville is married to Mary Madeline. That was her name since 1993. Excellent. Page of Wands. Tell me he's not actually married to Ann Coulter. Come on. Page of Wands. So that's the messenger. The message, the messenger. Ace of Wands, taking action. Trump's lies. institution, the world, 9 of Wands. This actually reminds me of that other question, which was, does the GOP regret supporting, not getting rid of Trump when they should have? Because what this says is it should have. That the action he took, all the horrible things he was doing, when the House impeached him, the Senate should have said, okay, you're done. But the Republicans continued to support him. This is them on guard duty with their wall of support of him. Okay. So that's continued support. Do tell us more. Tell us more. Tell us more, tell us more. Decisions. Okay. Should I stay or should I go? Hermit. Ace of Swords. 10 of Swords. Empress. Knight of Swords. He's going to get hammered politically. The swords of truth are finally going to cut deep into his back, and America's going to see it, and they're going to see all of the active investigations, it feels like. But does he pack up his fake tan and Aquanet and leave? Seriously, his hair has got to be a fire hazard. Like, seriously, like you can't let his hair anywhere near an open flame. Two of Cups. All right, people are definitely turning to Biden, and even in a small way, just one by one by one by one. It just starts. It's definitely driving him crazy. And he's throwing up every smoke screen and every razzle dazzle and every deflection, and Biden's just like, hi. This is Trump, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. And then Biden shows up and he's like, hi. And he's winning. Wheel of Fortune. Yep. Trump's. Yeah, because we want our country back. This is a card of nostalgia. It's also 6 cups, which is, I get cups for Democrats. And we have a lot of work ahead of us, so get out of the way. So I'm not getting, like, I'm not getting a traveling. I'm not getting a chariot. I'm not getting a 6 of Swords. I'm not getting. So will Trump leave early? Fruits of labor. His fruits of labor have been very, very corrupt. And will he leave early? That's what I'm getting. It's the money. It's the money that's going to take him down. Decisions. Hermit. Justice. 10 of Swords in Trump's back. And America sees it. It's the money. It's not about Biden. It's not about Biden. He'll fight. He'll fight and insult people forever, but it's the money. It's the money that's going to take him down. So that's what I'm getting for that. Okay, point of privilege, and because I'm nearing the end, I'm so sorry. I'll copy the other questions for today. I'll put them in the first comment tomorrow, so that if you still want me to read on them, you can just cut and paste them, or copy and paste them into the chat tomorrow. Okay, and I will do my best to get to them. But I've got to ask. Okay, where are we? We're at 55. All right, we're at 55. I'll just say 30. Guides are tense. Why? All right, I gotta know what is going on. All right, I'm gonna open. It's just gonna take me a second. I'm gonna have to really just open myself up to this energy. Oh, yeah. Shuffle the cards. Okay, I'll shuffle the cards. So I got my eyes closed, and I'm just gonna take a second here. I'm gonna be quiet for a second, or for a few seconds. What's going on with my guides? Okay, I'm getting a mental image, like on that level right above, because I picture it like there's a hole in the ceiling above each of us, and out of our crown chakra goes up to our higher selves that are right above us, because our whole souls can't fit inside these bodies. So our higher selves are right there, and then our guides, it's like that, what to us is the ceiling above us is the floor to them, and our guides, they kind of walk around, and they get other people who can help us, and it's that whole level. That whole level is busy. But it feels like off to the side, and where it's kind of dark, it's like they're building floats, like for in a parade. But it's really in the shadows. So it's not as straight. I don't know. It's not very straightforward. But why? What is going on? It's like an anvil's about to land. What is going on? I'm listening. Again, walking in formation, walking in like a parade. Weird. King of Cups, Two of Swords, Moon, Hermit, Justice. Out of the blue. Out of the blue. Any word on Vance? What he's doing in New York? What kind of decisions are being made over there? Because right in the center of this is absolute howling at the moon, shock and pandemonium. Out of the blue was the Hermit. Justice. And this is lower arcana. This is human level. This is a human level decision that causes capital letters, major arcana. Holy heck. Right when you said that, the audio started acting up, Autumn. Oh, is it still? Oh, I could read on Vance. Is he? Let me know if the audio is still acting up. It drives me crazy. It should be easy to do a live stream, but it just never is. There's so little I can do. Okay. Well, let's read on. Audio's fine here. Good. Weird timing. Yes. I want to pull up a picture of Mr. Vance. Cy Vance Jr. Okay. Sorry, it helps sometimes just look at a person. Hey, Mr. Vance. For what it's worth, check with other readers. I am getting the words, I got him. Hello, precious kitten. I got him. All right, let me see. Mr. Vance. It's like his spirit was like, I'm going to guess you're not here to ask me how my coffee was this morning. It's like, no. Rumple Trumpkin. I'm getting the words, I got him. Hello, kitten. Mr. Vance. How's it going with the Trump thing? You know, the Trump thing. Queen of Wands. Oh. This is working with, this is Pelosi. Pelosi's got something. Okay, death card, heartbreak. For guess who? Oh my gosh. Death card, Three of Swords, King of Wands, Emperor. Page of Wands. This isn't literal. Political death, heartbreak for Trump the man as emperor, who's now emperor. Getting the message, sending out the message. This is the messenger. See if I can find out some more. I forgot to move, as I'm shuffling, I forgot to move Pumpkin's little bowl of treats here, and somebody just found them. I hadn't put them where they belonged yet, and someone just found them, and it's like, ooh, I get extra. It's like, that's not for you. Oh, whatever. Okay. So, okay, I feel like I should ask, is this more, I'll ask Pelosi or Vance? And I know under Pelosi it's not her literally, it would be, you know, one of the committees or something, but I'm gonna look at Pelosi on the left, Vance on the right, for who's about, you know, is somebody about to nail, politically or legally nail Trump to the wall? Which would be about time. Pelosi, Vance. Somebody's got the sword of truth. Maybe they both do, but somebody's got the sword of truth right there. Matter of fact, it's interesting how sword of truth has these two things coming out of each side. Like Pelosi would be this side and Vance would be that side, or at least possibly. And they're putting that sword of truth right through the crown. For Pelosi, 3 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Working together, Democrats working together to bring what Trump has done back to politically bite him. Okay, so Vance is here. Ace of Pentacles is about the money. 4 of Cups. World. Oh, it's Vance. It's about the money. They were trying so hard to get records, trying to convince people to get records. Boom, World card. The end of an era, turn the page, close the book. End of the series, last episode, over. But I don't think Pelosi's a slouch. So that's what I'm getting. I hope I'm right. I really, really hope I'm right. I know people aren't pleased with Pelosi, but there are limits to what she can do, unfortunately. It's all about timing with Pelosi. I can understand, yeah, and she knows how to go for the jugular. I don't think she's given Trump an easy time of it. I think she'd make a poor gunslinger. Well, I understand that, but I think that all right, couple cards on Pelosi. Let's go with Pelosi. Has she just been dropping the ball? Okay, she's been keeping Democrats together. That's good. Attacking Trump as a man. Yes. Fighting to show that the Democrats are. A lot of what Pelosi's doing is she's trying to balance out going after Trump with making sure that Democrats win the elections, help the American people, and that her representatives win election. So she's trying to straddle these two things. That's why she hasn't gone after him 100%. But is she going to? Is there something in the wings that we're just waiting for? Oh yes, a thumbs up really would help. Subscribing would really help. Thank you. Okay. Oh, she's got higher wisdom and secrets. She's got more going on than we know. Thank you, guys. Thank you. 10 of Wands, Magician, 5 of Pentacles. She's really worried about people. She's worried about the country. She's trying to make sure all the ducks are in a row so that when they go after Trump again, that they are. She doesn't want to inflame the electorate. She wants to show that the Democrats are a viable option. But there are a lot of things behind the scenes where they're lining up information and they're lining up so that specific people can come forward and go and hit Trump legally, politically, whatever it is. I don't know. Let's ask. Hit like what? His corruption is just unbelievable. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so the other side is hurting itself, and she sees that. And they're hurting other people by pretending that, well, suddenly when there's money for individuals, oh, there's no money there. But corporations who are going to make huge contributions to my campaign, Hierophant, they really do, the Republicans really do have a lot of power right now. She's really trying to get voters. She's really focused on voters in a way that we don't see. She despises Trump. That is, there's no question about that energy. I don't think you've got to be psychic to know that. All right. Well, it's like 3 months and 10 days until the election. So is this before the election? Getting the words, I got him. They're very clear, for what it's worth. Oh, my troll isn't here yet. Judgment. Oh, we are going to judge. Aren't we just? 8 of Swords, 6 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, 2 of Wands. Well, we're hoping it's going to go all right here on the left. There's a lot of work to do. You have to make sure everybody's voting. On the right, they're communicating based on Page of Swords is Trump is the bully that he is, in the military school. So there's a lot of work between here and the election. Okay, I got that. We have to show judgment. So are these legal blows against Trump and being indicted in the state of New York, or something else like that? Is this going to happen before the election on November 3rd or after? Before or after November 3rd? Or if it's never, that would also be after. Because never would be a long way off. Okay, decision. Emperor. Ace of Swords, Sword of Truth. Karma. 3 of Pentacles, King of Cups. I think he's going to be indicted before the election. That's what this is saying. Sword of Truth coming up against the Emperor. What he's done coming back to him. These are cases. It's a card I get for cases being built. And it's so bad that it helps Biden become president. That's what I'm getting. Please, oh please, I want to be right. If I could just, like, if there was one reading I've done where I could say, okay, this one I can make that's really what's going to happen. That's the one I want. So, all right, I'll leave on that hopeful note, but I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Really appreciate it. Appreciate those thumbs up, this subscription when you subscribe. It's really great. So thank you for everything. Thank you so much to our troll slayers. My gosh. You do an amazing job. I'm so grateful. So, all right, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. All right, hang in there, and we're going to get through this. We are. All right, fingers crossed. All right. Have a good day, guys. Hang in there. Take care.